Self-report personality inventories. It is also called as self-report inventories. In shortcut, they can be called as SRPI or SRI. So these inventories are the types of personality tests in which person or subject fills survey or questionnaire forms or sheets by him or herself without or with help of investigator. So it is a way of self-reporting their personalities or their ideas or inner feelings. SRI has commonly direct questions about personal interests, values, symptoms, traits, behaviors, or personality types. Personality also can be assessed with situation tests, including the observation techniques and protective techniques. In a nutshell, SRI are the self-rating questionnaires and they reveal inner aspects of a person. That is, how a person perceives the world, self-concept, feelings of hostility, attitude towards the authority, which all refers to the perception and reaction that occurs within the individual. Examples of these self-report inventories are 16PF, Hsbq, MMPI and CPI. All these tests are mostly used for the age group of above 16 or we can say high school students. Overall advantages of this SRI are they are quite useful in assessing the personality. The basic motto of SRI are to admit the past mistakes and acknowledging the strengths and weaknesses, acting on one's own potential to make change in future, better understanding of how subjects behave in work context and predicting the job performance and matching the right person to the right job, impartial recruitment processing and knowing the insights and character of a person can improve the motivational skills and these can increase the productivity of self and organization, which is automatically enhancing the efficacy of the teamwork. 16PF 16 Personality Factor Questionnaire. It's given by Raman Cattle by using 16 Personality Questionnaire. The questionnaire comprehensive understanding of 16 personality traits are assessed and interpreted, and it is 187 question or items test. The time is nearly 45 to 60 minutes. It is used for more than 16 years in adults. This is not only the data reduction technique, but it's also a method for discovering the casual traits. All 16 factors are interpreted and converted into strength scores and then interpreted on 16PF graph plot. Here, below average and high score areas of personality are discussed and counseled accordingly, whereas the medium or average scores values between 4 to 7 may not be needed any investigation or interventions or counseling sessions, as they are normal and expected traits of personality. Coming to Hsbq, it is called High School Personality Questionnaire, and the objective or aim is to predict the social, clinical, occupational and school behavior of adolescents. Again, it is proposed by Cattle in 1958. So, it's used for high school children or adolescents of 12 to 18 years, and it has nearly 142 items. The time allotted is 45 to 60 minutes, and it is based on 14 factor analysis. The factors can be A to I, that is 10 factors, and Q1 to Q4 or 4 factors, total 14 factors. Internal consistency of 14 factors of personality are determined and mean personality factor scores are compared. It's mostly used test in Ireland. It provides the maximum information in very shortest time about the greatest number of personality dimensions. It can be used by teachers, clinicians, guidance specialists, researchers, etc. The 14 aspects of personality are assessed by factor analysis, and main focus is on 14 dimensions which can be warmth, intelligence, boldness, dominance, etc. It can be used as individual test and also as a group test. MMPI, Minnesota Multi-Phasic Personality Inventory. It is to measure traits of abnormality. It has nearly 550 affirmative statements, yes or no questions, or cannot say type questions. It covers neuro disorders, motor disturbances, sexual, religious, political, social attitudes, OCD, etc. It is used for again more than 16 years or adolescents. It has 10 clinical scales and 4 validity scales. The 10 categories of abnormal behavior are measured as 10 clinical scales. They are hypochondrias, depression, hysteria, psychopathic deviates, paranoia, masculinity and femininity, hypomania, schizophrenia, social intervention, and 10th one being psychesthesia. The 4 validity scales are question score, that is with question mark, lie score with L, validity score with F, correction score with K. These validity scales assess the person's general test taking attitude and whether they answered all the items accurately and genuinely or not. So it decides whether they answered all the items truthfully or not. That is 4 validity scales purpose. CPI, California Psychological Inventory. It is based on MMPI, that is Minnesota Multi-Phasic Personality Inventory. It's best accurately and currently used self-report inventory, and also highly technical features are added. So the trained professionals are needed to conduct this test and interpret the results accurately. It can be used for more than 13 years and adolescents. It contains 480 items, true or false type questions, totally 18 scales, out of which 3 are validity scales, that is sense of well-being, and designed to measure the social undesirability or good impressions. The others are 15 scales, and these are related to personality domains, sociability, responsibility, self-control, socialization, achievement, femininity, etc. So these 4 are considered as self-report inventories. Thank you.